Today is the day for the World Cup qualifiers here for Matchday 6, as we do have San Marino, the home team, as they are going to play here against Great Britain. A big matchup here for Britain. Did very well during the week when they won the matchup against Cyprus by 2-0, but now here for Sunday afternoon, they travel away to San Marino, and we are here with joint commentators of Ian Wright and Alan Shearer. And this will be a very big game, this will be for Great Britain. We know that for them, they obviously did very well by beating Cyprus by 2-0 on Wednesday. But we do know for this for sure that we are up against the worst ranking FIFA team in the whole entire FIFA rankings. And how do you feel in terms of the game here for Britain to get another win under their belt, to get one step more closer now to qualify for the FIFA World Cup? This will be a very big game, this will be, in terms of San Marino, in fact, comparison to Great Britain, because they've got no points so far in the group for San Marino. But at the same time, they're not probably the favourites to win here for this afternoon, as we are currently definitely the winners in this matchup going into it, because we are the team who are top of the group. And San Marino are the worst ranking team in the whole entire FIFA. So it's going to be, let's say, David v Goliath in this matchup. And I feel that we're going to definitely walk through San Marino. And there'll be more goals into it, I think, for Britain to get the win over the line. I think we'll score more than 2 goals comparison to Cyprus on Wednesday, due to the fact that Cyprus is more of a better team comparison to San Marino. And I really think the players will enjoy themselves here this afternoon away from home in San Marino. And what about you, Alan? Do you agree on Ian Wright's words, saying that there'll be plenty of goals will happen here for this afternoon? I think so. I think this game's going to be very easy for us in terms of who we're up against and opposition we're up against. And we know that San Marino are a team of not the best. We know that they're the worst ranked team. They have not picked up a single win since 2004 against Liechtenstein. And we know this game's going to be very easy for us. And we'll definitely take this game for granted, of course, in this game here this afternoon, away in San Marino this afternoon. And now we move on to the game now, as San Marino, the home team, as they will play here against Great Britain. And let's get to that match right now between the two sides. And we are here live in San Marino this afternoon as the worst ever ranking team in FIFA, San Marino, as they are going to be here hosting Great Britain on Matchday 6 of the World Cup qualifiers, as we got 4 games to go for Britain for any guarantee on qualification into the FIFA World Cup in Brazil, Argentina and Chile of next year in 2026. And San Marino look prepared, they do. They look like they're the team, they want to try and pick up something here in this matchup. But I don't think it's very slim and very, let's say, mild for San Marino to do anything over Britain and get a surprise victory over us here for this afternoon. But we know that they are part-timers. These players are part-time players who have got jobs as well, and also as footballers also in the other hobby they do, and don't get paid for it, by the way. So this will be a very, let's say, big game for us, for Great Britain, to really, let's say, not be embarrassing ourselves here and not somehow lose over the worst ever ranking team of FIFA here for this afternoon, as it's a very slim chance for San Marino to pick up anything out of this matchup. So here we go, and kick-offs underway here in this Group B of the World Cup qualifier here for this afternoon. Here's Marcus Rashford kicking things off nicely here. Rashford looking for a chance here now. Here's Phil Foden. Now to Jordan Henderson. Good start the game here for Britain. Now here's to Scott McTominay. Has a chance here. Good defending there from San Marino here. Now here's to San Marino now the ball. And now Bernardi. Bernardi lost the ball now back to Maguire now to Jordan Henderson. And now here's Marcus Rashford. And now Harry Kane. And a goal for Harry Kane. And it is 1-0 here for Britain. It took him 12 minutes and they've scored. And Harry Kane himself gets himself in the scoreline again, like he did on Wednesday when he scored 2 past Cyprus in that matchup. Very good football, I've got to say. Great guarantee of play for Britain to really, let's say, cover through. And a great goal right there for him to score against the keeper. And now it is 1-0 in the game here for Great Britain so far in the matchup. So there you go, 1-0 by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And now here's to Tyrone Mings. Now to Robertson. Now here's all the way to Bukayo Saka. Now Marcus Rashford. And now Henderson. Rashford. Good save right there for the goalkeeper. Clearance away. Now it's Scott McTominay. Now Jordan Henderson. Now lost it back again here. Now Bernardi. And now is Tyrone Mings. Now here's Henderson. And now Scott McTominay. And now Marcus Rashford. Goal for Marcus Rashford. And that's another goal scored here in the game here in San Marino. And I've got to say here, there's going to be a huge embarrassment again for San Marino for the last 21 years. You know, that's the last ever victory. They actually won against Liechtenstein away back in 2004. And since then, San Marino has never ever won a game since. And pure embarrassment right there for San Marino. But they are used to it though, as a football team. And as a football team, national team, they are used to losses every single time they play. As they are obviously a small country with about 500 people in the population. And now great pass there all the way here now to San Marino here. Their first attack in the game, but denied there from Trent Alexander-Arnold here now. Now here's to Phil Foden. Now Foden now on the attack. Now here's Jordan Henderson. Oh, shot there from Henderson. A low shot though. Not really much power onto that there from Jordan Henderson. Now it's going to be right there to the keeper. Nice and comfortably right there for him. Header there from the Britain team. Now here's Kane. Now Henderson. Clearance now. And now Tonassi. Now all the way there to a head there to McTominay. And now all the way there to Galachi. And now it's all the way to McTominay. Henderson. Now Kane. Rashford. Goal for Marcus Rashford. What a hit right there in that bottom corner. And within before half time, Marcus Rashford makes it 3 against San Marino. A real perfect hit right there for him. And the keeper could not reach that, unfortunately so. And Britain are 3 goals up to the good. And I've got to say, nice ball there from Harry Kane and a pass to Marcus Rashford. Very, let's say, speedy right there. Pass to San Marino defence. Really made it easy for himself to score there. And it's now half-time here in San Marino here at the break. As it ends San Marino 0, Great Britain 3 at half-time. And we're back here now for the second half, and here we go, 3-0 to Britain. And see what happens here now for them to try and carry on scoring more goals here in the second half. Now here's Trent. Now to Foden. Now Scott McTominay. Now here's Rashford. Has a shot. Save there to the keeper. Clearance there from San Marino here now. It's Bukayo Saka. Scott McTominay. Bernardi. Now here's Harry Maguire. Henderson. Now Kane! And a goal right there for Harry Kane! And 4 goals right here, and San Marino, unfortunately, have conceded another goal. It's obviously inevitable, of course, for San Marino to concede another goal here in the second half, because they're useless they are as a football team, as a country. Well, we can't say that, it's a bit too, let's say, deep to say. But in terms of San Marino, in terms of their worst ranking, they always lose every matchup. And we know that Great Britain really have the routine win, of course, here for this afternoon here in San Marino. And they'll be very proud, they'll be, of course, a Great Britain team to try and get another win under their belts here in this international break. And they do play the next game on Matchday 7 in the qualifiers in June. And they've got another 4 games after this to try and qualify for the FIFA World Cup in South America. in Brazil, Chile and Argentina at the time, if they can actually hold out 4 wins straight. I think they probably will do. You know, the points are so really big, of course, in terms of Ukraine and Britain are. And now Rashford there for a shot, but hit the post. That was a 1v1 chance right there, but it hits the post right there now. And now San Marino gets the ball away here. And now is Vlatatilo. Now it's Trent Alexander-Arnold here now. Phil Foden. And now all the way to Marcus Rashford. That's a foul. And there could be a chance here for a goal. And unfortunately wasn't to be. And that's going to be now all the way there to Tomasini. That's Tomasini now. And now is Bruley. Now Bruley now to, again. Now McTominay. And now here's all the way to Saka. Cross into the box and maybe 5 more. What a chance. That was going in, that was all day. What a cross there from Bukayo Saka. That cross turned into a shot there. But now a corner here for Great Britain. Could be 5 here maybe in this matchup here. But they've got 10 minutes left to play. Chance here for a shot there for Britain there. But unfortunately that went wide. So goal kick's being given in the matchup so far. And now Bernardi. And now here's Lundeni. And now Bernardi. And now Tomanassi. And now all the way there to Londonardi. Scott McTominay. And now all the way there now to Rashford. Goes for a shot. Save. Oh, could have been a close chance there for a goal, but that's obviously gone for a save. And now it's going to be a corner in the matchup. And Britain really want to score more here for this afternoon. They're really putting the fire here on San Marino here. 4 goals have been brilliant so far. I expect them to score more compared to the Cyprus matchup on Wednesday. Now Saka now couldn't get onto that. Now here's Kane. No, they won the ball back here, San Marino. Now really pushing through. And now is San Marino here. Now Mings. And it's all over. And a massive 4-goal margin for Great Britain to wrap up the international break here with 4 goals here for this afternoon as it ends San Marino 0, Great Britain 4 at the end of the game. And it ends here at San Marino here for this afternoon as San Marino 0, Great Britain 4. And that was a real big victory in the game here for Britain. They really show a lot of this character in the matchup. No goals conceded within the 2 international games during this week. And what a way to wrap up the international break with 6 goals in those 2 matches. 4 here this afternoon and also 2 goals from Wednesday night a few days back. And Ian, what a way, of course, for Great Britain to get those victories during that period of time here during those 2 matches. Really brilliant. It was really incredible in terms of the football. We've got to say that, you know, the creativity was brilliant. You know, the pace was brilliant for Great Britain. And they showed that they want to be in that World Cup, of course, in 2026. But you look at the teams in this group. You see Ukraine and obviously Slovenia, they're probably the second favourites to go through into the World Cup like we are currently at, as we are the main favourites, of course. And apart from that, I think that this group's very, very, let's say, easy for us to walk through. And we did that by beating Cyprus on Wednesday. We did that here against San Marino. And that quality has been shown. We probably didn't score more goals, as I liked, against San Marino here, the worst ranking team here this afternoon. But you've got to understand that we know that we're playing it very easy over San Marino because there's nothing much to play for in terms of who they are as a team in comparison to what we are. And I don't think that they got any chance of San Marino during the matchup to make an upset over us. But a well-deserved win for us here this afternoon. And now, Alan, what's your thoughts? Also, the final tips, of course, in the game for Britain. Did very, very well here to go past San Marino, but with 4 goals under their names here by the end of this matchup. A real brilliant game here for the game for this afternoon. I feel that the team were a bit slower in terms of not scoring any more goals over San Marino, as they are the worst ranked team in the whole of FIFA. But end of the day, you got to give Britain credit. You know, clean sheets within those 2 matches. 2-0 against Cyprus on Wednesday, and also 4 goals here against San Marino with no goals conceded, of course. Was brilliant in terms of the goalkeeper, and gives Jordan Pickford a lot of confidence, of course, to try and become, let's say, the main #1 keeper in the Great Britain team. And I'll be very happy to see how he does, of course, from now until the end of the group, to try and get us through guaranteed into the World Cup of next year. And he's my favourite goalkeeper to take this team into the major tournament, like he did against, obviously, for us in the Euros way back of last year. And now let's look at the official table now of Group B of the Euros here for Great Britain, as they're currently in a very good position to qualify in a couple games from now to get into the FIFA World Cup. And this is the official table as it looks right here in Matchday 6. As we know that now that Britain are currently 6 points clear from Iceland as they move up to 2nd place after that 2-0 victory over Slovenia. But as of the results here for Matchday 6, as it ends San Marino 0, Great Britain 4, Cyprus 1, Ukraine 1, and Iceland 2, Slovenia 0 at the end of Matchday 6 here of the FIFA World Cup. And that's all we have time for here right now for the FIFA World Cup, as a massive victory right there for Great Britain. They delivered 4 goals here for this afternoon, and they are getting very close now to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. But we do have the return of club football coming up for next week, as we have Premier League games here on Super Sunday. The Old Firm derby of Celtic and also Rangers at Ibrox will be live also for next week. And also Manchester United, and they take on Spurs in the Premier League match also on Super Sunday for next week. But now that's all we have time for here for this afternoon. A massive win right there for Britain. And that's going to be a wrap here from all of us here in the studio of Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, and myself here right now, Gary Lineker. We'll see you guys for next week for Super Sunday coverage here on Sky Sports. But until then, have a very good evening, everybody.